Mrs. Small. She's supposed to read a story to us today. I think I better go look around some more. Leo. Who is calling me? Once again, I am too busy to be doing what other people are. I need to go clean my room.
Oh, Miss Small, are you coming to read to us?
Yes, I'm coming. I'm fixing lunch. I'll be right there. Here I come. Oh boy. Okay, what do we have today? Oh yes, a Dr. Seuss book.
Yes, Miss Small. That's what we were wondering if you were going to read the story because you set it up so nicely.
Yes, I am going to read it. And I want to have my friends around me when I do. Where's Edward? I haven't seen him in a while.
I'm here, Beth. I'm planning on watching with the kids. Oh, shall I sit over on the opposite side? I'm coming around.
Oh, well, you're going to be in the way, so you have to scooch back a little. You can stick in your nose.
Yeah, Edward, you cannot, be in the shot.
Now, we have some new friends to introduce
Panda.
to you also, right?
Did somebody call my name? I am planning to watch the story, too.
Well, if you'd like, Panda, you can sit and try to turn the page if you would.
Nah, that would be okay with me. Yeah, I can handle that.
So let's get started. And to think that I saw it on Mulberry Street by Dr. Seuss. All right, you can turn the page, Panda. Probably have to help you.
There's not much color on this page.
Let's turn the next page because there's not very many words either. There we go.
I'm waiting.
Well, here we go. Edward, you listening?
My friends, I'm here too.
When I leave home to walk to school, Dad always says to me, Marco, keep your eyelids up and see what you can see. But when I tell him where I've been and what I think I've seen, he looks at me and sternly says, Your eyesight's much too keen. Stop telling such outlandish tales. Stop turning minnows into whales. Now what can I say when I get home today? Hold down the page, Panda.
Alright, I'm trying.
All the long way to school and all the way back, I've looked and I've kept careful track. But all that I've noticed, except my own feet, was a horse and a wagon on Mulberry Street.
What's got on its face, Miss Small?
That is a feeding trough. Keeps the horse happy. He eats and he keeps walking. That's nothing to tell of. That won't do, of course. Just a broken down wagon that's drawn by a horse? It can't be my story. It's only a start. I'll say that a zebra was pulling that cart. And that is a story that no one can beat when I say that I saw it on Mulberry Street.
Hey, Edward. Peekaboo. I finished my cleaning, so I can turn the page now, and Panda asked me to, so is that okay, Miss Small?
Why, yes, of course. You may turn the page.
That wasn't so hard.
Yes, the zebra is fine, but I think it's a shame. I better hold it.
Yeah, it's getting ruined.
Yes, the zebra is fine, but I think it's a shame that a marvelous beast with a cart that's so tame. The story would really be better to hear if the driver I saw were a charioteer. A gold and blue chariot, something to meet, rumbling like thunder down Mulberry Street.
I like zebras. Yeah. I'm going for popcorn.
Looks like I'm going to be turning the page. Well, at least you're sticking around, Edward.
Yes, Miss Mo, I am here.
No, it won't do at all. A zebra's too small. A reindeer is better. He's fast and he's fleet. And he'd look mighty smart on old Mulberry Street.
Things are changing.
Hold on a minute, there's something wrong. A reindeer hates the way it feels to pull a thing that runs on wheels. He'd be much happier instead if he could pull a fancy sled. Where's the fancy sled? Say, anyone could think of that. Jack or Fred or Joe or Nat. Say, even Jane could think of that. But it isn't too late to make one little change. A sleigh and an elephant, there's something strange. I'll pick one with plenty of power and size, a blue one with plenty of fun in his eyes. And then just to give him a little more tone, have a Raja with rubies, perched high on a throne. Say, that makes a story that no one can beat. When I say that I saw it on Mulberry Street. I see you, Argo. But now I don't know. It still doesn't seem right. An elephant pulling a thing that's so light would whip it around in the air like a kite. But he's looking simply grand with a great big brass band.
That's better.
That's right, Argo.
I'll have them, Miss Mo.
Thank you, Argo. A band that's so good should have someone to hear it, but it's going so fast that it's hard to keep near it. I'll put on a trailer. I know they won't mind if a man sits and listens while hitched on behind.
Oh, yeah, I see him right there. I'll turn it again, Miss Mo.
All right, I'll help you.
Edward, need to scoot out of the picture, you.
But now what worries me is this. Mulberry Street runs into Bliss. This is Mulberry and this is Bliss Street.
Bliss.
Unless there's something I can fix up, there'll be an awful traffic mix-up.
Uh-oh.
It takes police to do the trick. They'll never crash now. They'll race at top speed with Sergeant Mulvaney himself in the lead.
Is that him right there, Miss Mo?
Yes, Argo.
I'm going for popcorn.
Alright, you go for popcorn. You guys are gonna spoil your dinner. The mayor is there and he thinks it is grand and he raises this hat and they dash by the stand. Edward, you're in the shot.
I'm gonna come over to you, Miss Mo.
Alright. Should I read that one again?
Yep.
The mayor is there, and he thinks it is grand, and he raises his hat as they dash by the stand. The mayor is there, and the aldermen too, all waving big banners of red, white, and blue. And that is a story that no one can beat when I say that I saw it on Mulberry Street. With a roar of its motor, an airplane appears and dumps out confetti while everyone cheers. And that makes a story that's really not bad, but it still could be better. Suppose that I add...
What's confetti, Miss Mo?
Confetti is like paper here. Paper. They throw it in the air and it comes down.
Like for celebrating?
Yep, just like for celebrating.
A Chinese man who eats with sticks.
A big magician doing tricks. Here, here. A 10-foot beard that needs a comb. No time for more. I'm almost home. Look at this. It is festive looking. I swung around the corner and dashed through the gate. I ran up the step and I felt simply great. For I had a story that no one could beat. And to think that I saw it on Mulberry Street. But Dad said quite calmly, just draw up your stool and tell me the sights on the way home from school. There was so much to tell, I just couldn't begin. Dad looked at me sharply and pulled at his chin. He frowned at me sternly from there in his seat. Was there nothing to look at? No people to greet? Did nothing excite you or make your heart beat? Last page. Nothing, I said, growing red as a beet, but a plain horse and wagon on Mulberry Street.
He changed his story, didn't he? Oh, that's funny. I like that story, Miss Mo.
Me too. I think I saw it on Mulberry Street. Dr. Seuss is very famous. Bye, kids. Thanks for watching. Over 300 plus. Over 300 plus. And rising. Hey.